Hey guys, Jay Nasty here. What is up, boys? How you guys doing today? So today's video is some hardcore domination on PC. You guys are going to see a lot of weird stutters in the game. That's just the game stuttering. There's some issues on PC right now that make it almost unplayable, and I've noticed when people are jumping around corners, it does it quite often, so I don't know what it is. But I'll probably be switching back to console. I've been switching back and forth between PC and console. I play better on PC. The players are easy on console, but I suck on console, so it's just a big conflict of interest right now. But anyways, I'm going to get into the 5 biggest issues with Black Ops 4, so hopefully you guys enjoy. In my opinion, the biggest issue with Black Ops 4 right now is the broken camera angles and the inconsistency. And what I mean by broken camera angles, when somebody turns a corner, they see you first before you see them. So if somebody jumps around the corner and you're holding that corner, they have a huge advantage over you because they see you first. So that's why you see a lot of the good players. I'm watching Optic Crimsix playing on PS4 right now. He slide jumps around every single corner, and it just creates a huge advantage over the other player because the camera angles are broken. There's a lot of examples on Reddit. There's going to be also some testing on I know there's some YouTubers that are doing some testing. They haven't published the results yet or uploaded the results, but it's probably going to be some pretty damning evidence of showing how bad the lag compensation is in this game, and just general issues with inconsistency as well. I know I've seen some people on kill cams where some examples where people will shoot 10 shots into somebody and only 3 register and then they die instantly. I've had that problem. It's a common Treyarch issue that I've known for a long time. It's shoot first, die first. I think that Black Ops 1, if you had really good connection though, you would get away with it. It started happening in Black Ops 2, and I didn't really play Black Ops 3 that much. I don't remember Black Ops 3. But I remember Black Ops 1, if you're on the 3-bar, you shoot first, you die first a lot of the times. But now it seems like the worse your connection is, the bigger advantage it is around corners. But there is a lot of inconsistency in this game, and I don't feel like it's the right kind of inconsistency. You know what I mean? Like, if you land all your shots, you shoot the guy first on your screen, and you're still dying, that's not the right kind of inconsistency in the game. Now, let's go on to the second point, guys. The spawns in this game were probably the worst spawns in Call of Duty history. I know in Call of Duty Ghosts, the spawns were strong and people would actually spawn in front of you if you were laning. That's not the kind of spawns that I consider bad. I like strong spawns. I like to spawn trap. And one thing that I want to get through to you guys is spawn killing and spawn trapping are two different things. Spawn killing is where you spawn kill, like if you're playing hardcore domination and you're aiming at the A flag, as soon as they spawn in, that's a spawn kill. Spawn trapping is where you can have them spawn in a certain area and you can pretty much patrol the area, and you're pretty much just trapping them in their spawn. Do I think it's a bad thing? No, I don't. I think if you have B flag in domination and you have A flag, you should be able to spawn trap him at C. And that's just my opinion. I'm old school Call of Duty, and that's how it used to work back in the day. So that's what I'm used to now. I don't like how spawns are randomly flipped. Let's say I have A and B flag and I die at the beginning of the game and I spawn at C flag. That's unexcusable. That's happened multiple times this game. And I've also had times where my team has A and B and I'm the only guy that spawns at A. It's a very strange situation. The spawns are pretty poor. They're unpredictable, and overall just it's not a good thing. One thing that I've noticed too is I'm probably playing too aggressive because I'm watching some other streamers play a lot more defensive, and it seems to be working out. So I'm going to try a little bit more defensive play style later today as well. Now, the third thing that I want to talk about is weapon balance. As you guys know, SMGs are kind of doo-doo right now. I think it's 6 shots to the body. ARs are, in my opinion, they're pretty balanced. I think if they buff the SMGs, they don't need to nerf the ARs, but I think they rather need to buff the SMGs. I think the time to kill is kind of high in this game, so if they nerf the ARs, it's just not going to be a good game. And if they buff the SMGs, then the SMGs are better. But overall, I think the SMGs need a buff, and if I could, I would change the time to kill. But overall, the weapon balance in this game is pretty whack. Snipers, by the way, snipers on PC, if I run into any snipers or shotgun users on PC, I automatically leave the game. I don't know what it is about shotguns in this game, but they're very annoying. And there's one shotgun that one pumps you, and there's like no, I mean, you're pretty much screwed at that point because I mean, 150 damage instantly compared to a gun that might take 5 to 6 shots is kind of unfair in my opinion. They're just kind of annoying, so I try to avoid them at all costs so I don't tilt even more. Also, when we talk about balance, the specialist bonus, in my opinion, like utility specialists, like Crash, for example, where you throw down ammo, it should not come out the same time as somebody with razor wire or the cluster grenade. I feel like utility score streaks should come up more often than the lethal counterparts, like the noob tube and the annihilator seraph kind of thing. I feel like utility should come in quicker than the lethal specialist bonuses, if that makes sense to you guys. I feel like there's a big big balance issue right there where, you know, where I use my health twice a game and they use their annihilator twice a game. I just don't see how that's balanced, if that makes sense to you guys. Also, I just want to throw this in here with another problem is the sounds in this game are very, very wonky. Dead silence doesn't make sense. The perks in this game are pretty much, I mean, perks are non-existent in this game. Let's be real. They're so basic and so not part of the game that it's not even funny anymore. You throw on dead silence and you still can't hear enemy footsteps. You put on the acoustic sensor, you still can't hear enemy footsteps, but I damn well can hear my teammates' footsteps a mile away. And if I don't put dead silence on, I can damn well hear my footsteps loud and clear, which doesn't make sense to me why the footsteps are so quiet and so hard to hear. So anyways, guys, my fourth point is the score streaks. They're either too high or too weak. Pick one. On PC, I called in a strike team twice in hardcore, and in those 2 strike teams, I got 2 kills. My attack helicopter, I called in 4, I got 5 kills. On console, it's a lot different, but I think once the game progresses and people figure out the game, I feel like score streaks are going to be even more useless than they are now. On PC, a score streak, you call in a UAV, it's going to last not even one wipe, I feel like, or one swipe. I feel like. And also, I've noticed with the UAV, they don't last as long, and they go across the map slower. So they nerfed the UAV, made it harder to get and easier to shoot down. So I just don't understand what the point of score streaks are, and I really don't understand the perk, like ghost perk, first unlock in the game. So why is the UAV so weak? Overall, I mean, ghost versus dead silence. I mean, ghost is a clear winner. You don't need dead silence in this game. Maybe in S&D, but that's about it. But overall, score streaks are so weak in this game that I just don't understand how. I mean, you go on a merciless and you still don't even have an attack helicopter, man. Like, that's ridiculous. You know, that's got to be patched. I feel like the cosmic device, if you guys know what that is, it lowers your kills by 250, I believe. I feel like that would be a good baseline for score streaks, and then cosmic device lowers that even more. I feel like, you know, 5.5 kills for a UAV is pretty. I mean, that's pretty staggering for how useless it is, especially on PC. I call in a UAV 5.5 streak and it dies instantly. And, you know, the enemy gets more utility out of me calling in a UAV than I get out of it. It doesn't make sense. So I feel like the score streaks definitely need to be buffed or easier to get. Pick one. And I know I can't like, people on console are probably like, the score streaks are fine. And if you go on PC, man, they're not fine. They're really, really, really bad. And the specialists probably get you more kills than your kill streaks do in a game. I find it kind of ridiculous. All right, now the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the objective. If you guys ever play Black Ops 2, the objective was so important at the beginning of the game. You could get a hater or a VSAT instantly in Black Ops 2. As soon as the game started, you could just throw a C4 across the map, kill 3 people while you're on the objective, kill 1 more guy, and you have your VSAT. Times have changed, boys. The objective in this game, capturing an objective, is 100 points. Killing a person while you're on the objective is 125 points. Killing somebody on the objective is 125 points. I don't understand that. You know, the objective needs to be worth something in objective-based modes. That's why people want to play the objective. And I've noticed that when you have the objective in the game and it's only 100 points, and if let's say you kill 2 people and you kept the objective, I mean, that's only 350 points. You still can't even get a UAV with that. I find that kind of disgusting from a old school Call of Duty player, because I thought getting a kill streak in Black Ops 2 was probably really balanced. If you're a good player, you're going to get it. If you're a bad player, it was a struggle. But if you got lucky, let's say you got lucky on the B flag and you killed 3 people, you probably got most of your streaks that you are running. You know, the good players are going to run higher streaks, more high risk, high reward. The bad players are going to run lower streaks, low risk, higher reward for them personally. It's actually a good balance in my opinion. Anyways, guys, those are my 5 main issues with Black Ops 4. If you have your own issues, leave a comment below. These are the 5 things that I find most important in the Black Ops 4 multiplayer. Anyways, guys, if you do enjoy, make sure to drop a like. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, so big motherfucker.